Cutting the Cord, written by Madison Hurley. Do alternative devices increase the amount of individuals cutting the TV cable cord? The answer is yes. Why are the cable services decreasing? Some of the reasons why the cable services are decreasing include alternative devices, as an example, Netflix and Hulu. Our generation is tech savvy. The alternative devices provide a better cost and are available more rapidly. People can access this content wherever they happen to be. The millennial generation is increasingly streaming and using alternative devices while distributing the cable and cutting the cord at the same time. Benefits of cutting the cord include a better cost, easier access, and you can use this access wherever and whenever you want. So some of the alternative devices that we hear nowadays include computers, smartphones, tablets, gaming devices, streaming services, and the internet. Why are millennials increasingly cutting the cord? So here's my video trimmed to 1 minute.
I'd like to start by asking you all to go to your happy place, please. Yes, your happy place. I know you've got one, even if it's fake. Okay, so comfortable? Good. Now I'd like you to mentally answer the following question. Is there any strip lighting in your happy place? Any plastic tables? Polyester flooring? Mobile phones? No? I think we all know that our happy place is meant to be somewhere natural, outdoors, on a beach, fireside. We'll be reading or eating or knitting. And we're surrounded by natural light and organic elements. Natural things make us happy. And happiness is a great motivator. We strive for happiness. Perhaps that's why we're...
So in my video, he is talking about basically finding your happiness, and finding your happiness can be included with cutting the cord, because you're not only helping yourself by an easier pay and a better cost, but you can access this technology wherever and wherever you want, which definitely is happiness. So millennials are the first generation to begin this transition. So according to Forbes magazine, cord cutting has become the bane of cable providers' existence, but the fast-changing face of consumer contact is signaling dark days ahead for cable, as the option to avoid or drop cable services has grown more appealing and more popular than ever lately. So this is a little graph that I made based on statistics that I found from Forbes magazine, and this is just showing percentage of age groups who watch television and film online or through the cable industry. So you can see, according to Forbes magazine, that ages 14 to 24, which represents the red portion of the pie graph, shows that 56% of TV and film viewing is by millennials, is on the computers, smartphones, tablet, or gaming devices. Age 24 to 30%, which is the gray portion on the bottom of the pie graph, shows that 47% of their film and TV content of those alternative devices above as well. And the biggest portion, which is the green, is 80% of ages over 30 still rely on television and cable for their film and TV show viewing, which I thought was very interesting to see how the older generation is still relying on these resources, but ages 30 below are now going to alternative devices. So these are the 3 big steps to cutting the cord. So if you want to cut the cord, you really need to analyze these steps to give you the best answer. So first, what you're going to want to do is understand what you're getting yourself into. So what I mean by that is you're going to want to make a pros and cons list to determine whether to use these alternative devices or to stay with your cable provider. The second step is to understand the alternative service options. So ask around, ask your friends, your family, look online, the cost of these alternative devices, and if this would really benefit you and your family. And the last step is to profit yourself. So I really like to, see the difference of how much you would be losing or returning if you got rid of your cable, if you stayed with your cable, if you went to alternative devices, and that can really determine whether you cut the cord or not. So this is my works cited. I used 4 sources. The first one is Millennials and Cutting the Cord by the New York Times. The second is Why Millennials Are Increasingly Cutting the Cord by Lindsay. The third one is Are Millennials Distributing the Cable by Stratic Risk Services. And the last one is Forbes Magazine.